I think that people will go out of their way to help, if that opportunity comes around. And that's what the food bank is.
Blue Mountain Action Council Food Bank collects food from about 100 sources in any given month and distributes that out to 24 agencies in 5 counties: Franklin County, Walla Walla County, Columbia, Garfield, and Asotin. In those 5 counties, we serve about 23,000 families in a given year. The number of times a client visits a food pantry is at an all-time high. In Walla Walla County alone, we see about 1,100 families coming to the food banks each month. It's not always the same families. The average family returns about 7 times in a year. It used to be 4 times in a year before the Great Recession, and it's increased. Once a month, we serve about 340 seniors. The average income for those seniors is between $750 and $800. That's what they're living on each month, $750 to $800. So if there is any new tires for their car or a medical bill comes up that was unexpected, they have to make those choices, those hard choices between paying the bills or buying food.
I don't see that I could survive without having this extra food. I just don't. I know what it is to go hungry. So this place is a godsend.
I've always known that choice was there. We all are on a fixed income, and it's limited, and this makes it it makes it a lot easier. And a lot of people can't afford their drugs because of this, and they can't afford clothes, and they can't afford, to gasoline to get back and forth to the doctor, and those are all expenses, and this just takes away that limit,
It's not only the food, it's the people that you meet that you don't meet unless you come to the food bank. And they always feel better when they can meet one another. Because it cuts through the loneliness, don't you see?
Those that seek food assistance are returning more than ever before. It means there's a gap between how the economy is helping some folks and not others. Some people are getting left behind. Everybody has life storms. Some are more resilient than others. BMAC helps people in poverty be more resilient and self-sufficient. About 1/3 of our clients are under the age of 18. In Walla Walla, 1 in 5 kids are very low food security, so we've started a backpack program for working with child hunger.
We've heard stories from kids, a lot of general stories. Things that I hear on a weekly basis are, hey, Mrs. Babcock, do we get the food? I really could use it in my house. Or, oh my goodness, is it Friday yet? I'm really excited to bring the food home. Or this is really helpful for me because sometimes I don't eat on the weekends. And so I hear excitement about the program because I think we're realizing that so many students don't have the basic needs at home, and these snack bags are sustaining them until they come back on Monday for breakfast and lunch.
Well, it's just being, helpful to other people. Doing what you can at the time you can.
You should help. Help other people have a life and have food.
I mean, you never know what somebody's going to need. And I always say, Lord, please help me find at least one person I can help.
People in need food, and it's just nice and kind and sweet to do, so that's why.
Like the people's in the back of me, when you had giveaway, both of the men was out of a job. One has 2 children. He can't thank you guys enough.
A lot of people would, if they didn't have it, there would be a lot of people on the streets in that dire condition. That's where it's at, basically. And it's with children, with everybody. It's like there is a need, a really strong need for this, and that's not going to change.
It's about your neighbors. It's about feeding your neighbors. 1 in 6 people are going to visit a food pantry in the next year. And so when you're out at a food drive, you're thinking about what your neighbors may want to eat. You know, when you're here working with us, it's about how many kids you're helping. It's about that investment of your time and your dollars into your community.
Meeting that need is so rewarding and so amazing to know that we as a community are creating that security and safety. Kids are our future, and as we pour into our students and into the kids and families of our community, then our community will be able to build upon that success. And so once we pour into our students and we meet those basic needs, then our students will take hold of the future and make this community and this valley into what it will become tomorrow.
At the end of the day, providing food assistance to our community is about helping people weather life's storms. They've had decisions to be made. A lot of times they're hard decisions, and it's about finite resources of dollars. Whether they pay their medical bills, whether heating bill, or they're buying food. So that's where the food bank comes in. We provide that food so that they don't have to think about where their food's going to come from, and they can pay their bill and get on with life.